And we are back at Up North at 4. We are here with Perry Pokrand, who is the president of Feed Our Rural Kids, Inc. Thank you, Fork. Thank you, Perry, for coming on again. And
hey, we appreciate being here.
Of course. So before we start talking about this challenge, right, which is so important, let's talk a little bit about Fork as an organization for those that don't know much about it.
All right, for those who this is maybe the first time hearing about this, Feed Our Rural Kids was created to provide nutritional support to children from food insecure homes across the Northland Pines, Three Lakes, and Phelps school districts, which is our free food programs for kids. We also support the Family Food Helpline, which is covering all of Vilas and all of Oneida County for people of all ages. So that's our underlying mission. During the process of that, we've raised money to create a Fork Legacy Fund. It's an endowment. Purpose of that is to support not just Fork programs, but all programs that work to feed kids within our area. And that's what the 20K challenge is all about. The money from that account spins off, investment income, spins off and is able to provide us with $20,000 to put up to challenge the community to dig deep. And right now it's a tough time for a lot of folks, but to do what they can to support the backpack programs, which are run by 3 area churches. There's Faith Lutheran Church in Three Lakes, Shepherd of the Lakes in Sainer, and Prince of Peace Lutheran Church in Eagle River area.
And to get a sense of what are in these backpacks, what sort of food are these kids getting?
Oh, all the good stuff. So it's approximately the equivalent of 2 replacement meals, because the idea is that during the school week, kids get school lunch and breakfast, but on the weekend, it becomes the parents' thing. All of these foods are things that kids of all ages can self-source. So in other words, they can fix it themselves, from the ramen noodles or to the macaroni and cheese to the spaghetti and meatballs and granola bars and just things to keep kids calorie sufficient during those times. And
so the Backpack Challenge, it's currently ongoing then?
The whole month of May, Fork puts up $20,000 in this challenge. We hope to raise another $20,000 from the community so that we can present $40,000 to the backpack programs, which covers a good percentage of what it costs them to run their programs for a year.
And I think people would be surprised by the amount of families that are food insecure, and it seems like that number is getting bigger as well.
It is getting bigger. Nationally, families with children, 18%, basically 1 in 5 families experience food insecurity over a 12-month period, with the average time that they're food insecure during that time is about 7 months. So it's you're in, you're out, things happen, things are good today, things are not as good tomorrow. And that's why they call it insecurity, because it's not permanent, it's just now. So that's why these programs like the backpack program is so important, because it lends a helping hand. It's just a little extra support.
And so the backpacks, they're given to the kids at school then, essentially?
They're given, yeah, they're not actually backpacks, Agnes. They used to do that, but then nobody would bring the backpacks back.
They would keep the backpacks.
So you drop them in the
so it's bags, it's bags of food, and the food is put into the backpacks in many cases. And the kid just take home a bag of extras.
Very nice. Okay, Perry, so how can people support you guys?
Okay, they can go to feedourruralkids.org. That's our website. On the top of there's a tab where the Backpack Challenge is, and all they have to do is click that. That will take them to a donation page, and they fill in their credit card information. Many people like to still pay by check, so there's an address there, and as long as you designate that the money is for the backpack program, whether it's Challenge or however you write it on there, we will match that money and present it to the 3 churches that make this all happen.
Very nice.
Well, thank you, Perry, so much
for what
you
you for
do
helping
in
us.
The community.
I appreciate it.
Coming up, we are talking about the White Deer Triathlon after this break.